Viewers, let's go to our top story. In Jammu and Kashmir, Poonch, a mega anti-terror operation is underway. 4 army jawans have lost their lives after the cowardly Pakistani terrorists attacked an army vehicle. But the Indian army has now intensified operations in the area. And a latest update coming in, what we have come to know is that 8 to 10 terrorists have been trapped and the operation are still underway. Reports suggest US-made rifle M4 carbine was used by the Jaish terrorists. That is right, viewers. That's a very big story we're tracking right now on Republic TV. And let's tell you all the details we have got so far. Number one is that security forces have detained 6 locals for questioning in the connection. Security forces are suspecting a local hand to terrorists involved in the recent terror attacks. We're also seeing much more coming in where what we are learning is that US manufactured M4 rifles were used by terrorists in the recent Poonch terror attack. And not just that, many more details coming in right now where we are seeing that anti-terror operations are still underway in this case. Let's go ahead, viewers, to my colleague Gursimran. My colleague Gursimran Singh has been on the ground and has got us all the details coming in. Take a look.
The teams of National Investigation Agency have arrived at the encounter spot in the Poonch district, and I'll request Gaurav to show you that the senior officials of the NIA who have arrived at the encounter spot. Important to mention that NIA is carrying out a parallel investigation in the case in which 4 jawans of the Indian Army, they attained martyrdom in a deadly terror attack that took place in the Dera Ki Gali area of the Poonch district yesterday evening. And now the teams of the National Investigation Agency, they are heading towards the operation site. Important to mention that 3 terrorists who are believed to be from the Lashkar-e-Toiba terror outfit, they carried out this deadly attack yesterday, the Pakistani terrorists, and now the security forces, they are carrying out intensified operation. A team of the National Investigation Agency, which is headed by an officer who has an expertise in the counter-terror operation, they have arrived here at the ground zero and now are going to carry out a parallel probe in this case. With Gaurav Sani, Gursimran Singh for Republic Media Network.
And viewers, our team of Republic, Gursimran and Arabat are on ground. Now, Arabat is also tracking minute-to-minute updates from Rajouri itself. And what we are seeing right now, what Arabat has told us, that terrorists were highly trained in jungle warfare and many of them could be still hiding in those forested areas. Take a look at this report filed by my colleague, Arabat.
Republic crew has reached the ground zero location. My VG can show you this is the exactly spot where terrorists targeted army vehicle yesterday, in which you can show here in the visual. This is the exactly spot. This is the visuals from where terrorists fired on the army vehicle. Republic is the only channel who is reporting from here, ground zero. You can see here in the visuals how the security forces are more security forces have been rushed to this location. You can see my VG Mubashir is showing you. These are the Rashtra Rifle jawans who are holding up the arms in their hands and getting ready for the massive anti-terror operation. In fact, the special forces have also been added to this operation. In fact, you can see here in the visuals my Vijay Mubashir is showing you. You can see the troopers coming out from the special troopers have called for this operation, and you can see here the exclusive visuals on the Republic TV. My Vijay Fido is showing you the visuals from the exactly spot where terrorists targeted army convoys yesterday. In fact, you can see here in the visuals, this is the exactly spot. In fact, Republic is the only TV channel who is presently reporting from this very location. And in fact, I will tell you about this. In fact, we have learned from our sources that the newly infiltrated 5 to 10 groups have recently infiltrated from these mountains. If my VG can show you, these are the difficult terrains where the operation is going on. You can see the snow-capped mountains here in the Rajouri area. In fact, you can see here there is the operation going on. There are some smoke also here. If my VG can zoom there, and you can see here that continuously the operation is going on. The massive anti-terror operation is going in these difficult terrains. You can see here in the visuals how the security forces are alert here in the Rajouri area after yesterday's the deadly terror attack. Here you can see here in the visuals, my VG can show you the troopers are getting prepared to enter these forest areas. These are very difficult terrains where the operation is going on right now. You can see here the special forces are getting prepared to deal with the massive anti-terror operation. In fact, you can see here in the some special gadgets have also been handed over to these special forces, and they are well equipped to deal with the terror operations. It clearly indicates, as we can see here, the big bags in their hands. It indicates that operation will take some more long time, because some senior officials from the Indian Army and Jammu and Kashmir police have already arrived at this location, but the massive anti-terror operation is right now underway. From we have learned from the sources that after yesterday's terror attack, it clearly indicates that after the killing of commanders in Pakistan, it clearly indicates that Pakistan terror outfits have frustrated. After that, they have targeted the money. After civilian killings, they are targeting the forces once again in the valley. It clearly indicates how terrorist outfits are frustrated in the Jammu and Kashmir. But you can see here how our jawans are prepared and well equipped to deal with the terrorists. You can see, if my VJ can show you, this is the exactly spot where yesterday terrorists fired on army vehicles, in which 4 jawans martyred so far, and 3 jawans are still who are hospitalized. My VJ can show you these are the difficult terrains where the operation is going on right now. There you can see it clearly indicates this is the line of control area. You can see here we have already intelligence based inputs that 250 to 300 terrorists are activated at launching pads who are trying continuously to infiltrate. But we had learned from our sources that this was the newly infiltrated group that struck the army vehicle yesterday. My VJ can show you from right to left completely where the operation is right now going on. You can see the exactly spot in these forest areas. There are multiple operations which are going on. The different ambushes have been laid down by the security forces here in these forest areas. In my VJ can show you these are some residential areas where the operation is going on. There are some intelligence based input. There must be some local hand involvement who provided logistic. It also indicates that after yesterday's attack, there must be some local involvement, as Gossamer was pointing out about the local involvement in the attack. The questions, some youth have been picked by the security forces, and the question is going on. You can see here how the security forces have deployed here, including Jammu and Kashmir Police Special Operation Group of Jammu and Kashmir Police Rashtra Rifles, and other security forces are here. You can see no one is being allowed from this point. You can see here the difficult terrains are here, but the search it's very challenging for the security forces to do operations here. But you can see here the weather is improving here, and earlier it was very dense fog here. It was very difficult for the security forces to do operations here, but you can see here the recovery van have been also placed here at the Indian Army, and you can see here these are the vehicles. You can see my VJ can show you the bullet marks of the same vehicle which were targeted by the terrorists. You can see here the exclusive visuals on the Republic TV. My VJ Mubashir is showing you the visuals of the same vehicle that was targeted by the security forces when moving, and the ambush was laid by the terrorists and the target this vehicle. And you can see here the difficult operation is going on right now here. In some officials from the Jammu and Kashmir police and Indian Army have already reached here. They are expecting some more top level officers will arrive here shortly.
Viewers, in Poonch, 4 army jawans have lost their lives in an anti-terror operation, but undeterred, Indian Army is going all out to wipe out the terrorists. But at the same time, there are some within who are now trying to play politics even now. Indi Neta has gone ahead and trivialized the entire attack and the martyrdom of our jawans, calling it another Pulwama. Listen in.
तो ये देखिए क्या हो गया है. अगर आपने 370 हटाया है, हमने आपका समर्थन किया है, तो हमारे जवानों की रक्षा कौन करेगा? बिना लड़े हुए हमारे जवान शहीद हो रहे हैं. ये क्या चल रहा है? क्या आप फिर एक बार राजनीति करना चाहते हैं जवानों की शहादत की? क्या आप फिर एक बार पुलवामा जैसे इस विषय पर 2024 में लोगों के पास जाकर वोट मांगना चाहते हो? क्या आप इतने निर्घृण और क्रूर बन गए हो राजनीति के लिए अपने? ये बहुत गंभीर बात है. मैं तो कहता हूँ ये पुलवामा की रिपीट ऑफ पुलवामा है. जवानों की संख्या कम है। पुलवामा में 40 थे, यहाँ 5 है, लेकिन उसके पहले भी आप देखिए 2 महीने में कितने जवानों की हत्या हो गई। 2 महीने में जवानों की हत्या का आंकड़ा देखिए, आप कांप उठेंगे। क्या कर रही है सरकार?